We're recording again.
What is this?
Crash Cooney and the Southside Boys swept the All-City track meet again. Like always, Cooney smashed all the rich snobs from up on the hill in every event. The worst hiller, Todd Thornley III, was furious at losing to Crash and the boys. As Southside celebrated, Todd issued his challenge. "You're going down, Cooney!" Oh, crap. I gotta restart that. I wanted to give you the full story of Crash.
Yeah, I know. I gotta understand, otherwise I'll be completely lost.
Okay, yep, we got this part. Music's also baller. I love this game.
The music is pretty baller.
This had a different name in Japan, and like a bunch of the backgrounds and stuff are reskinned for the English release to have a one like the Statue of Liberty is in the background, so it's taking place in New York and not Tokyo. Okay, you're going down, Cooney. Anytime, Thornley, me and my boys will take you on anytime, any place. Now there was no turning back from the challenge. Winner takes all.
I'll be honest with you, when you said Crash and the Boys in your text message, I could have swore you were talking about Crash Bandicoot for some reason.
Have you heard the news, Mr. Thornley? It didn't go well for the Hillers. I know, Mr. Lee. I've sent for my son Todd. What a disgrace he is to us. Father, please don't throw me out. Silence, loser! We don't tolerate failures. We can't let Crash and the Southside Boys keep showing us up, Mr. Thornley. Todd, you must challenge them to a rematch. I'd like to get Cooney out there with no rules to protect him. That's it. Father, I'll challenge Crash to an unsanctioned contest to show him. And to rub it in, we'll take him on his own turf, on the south side. This better work, Todd. Otherwise, you're history. No backup plan, Mr. Thornley.
I like how it focuses on his bald head.
I'll build a team of super athletes from our 900,000 employees, just in case. You really want to do this, Todd? I mean, why do we have to go down there? The South Side is way too dangerous to be playing macho ego games. Quite, Skip. I've got no choice. This time Cooney has done it. I'm tired of those slobs from the South Side making me look stupid. Crash and the Southsiders make me very nervous, Todd. I'm scared. Oh, grow up, Skip, you worm. I've got to find Spreckles and Von Smith. Smythe? With their schools joining us, the Hillers will teach Crash a lesson or two. Oh, poor Skip. Naturally, the Southsiders accepted Todd's challenge, and the stage was set. Okay, so we're gonna do short. This is classic. Like hurdles is like impossible for me, and there might be like some like lag or something that makes it extra hard on the Switch version of it. And rooftop jumping, if you don't know the course and you haven't practiced in a while, it's near impossible.
Okay.
So we're going to do fighting, swimming, and hammer throw.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you got to pick a team here. And so we got Southside, Washington, Lincoln, and Jefferson. You've got different people. They've all got HP, power, speed, maybe one other stat.
Okay.
And if you like, let's say you compete with one of your people in one of the games, then they like get damaged, or they, you know, in like the fighting scene, you'll carry over that damage to the next game that you put that same person in, that next event. So you want to like strategically, you don't want to use your best person every time, because you might want to save them for
The hard events.
yeah, the harder events there. So the first game we're playing is just a fighting. You've got punches and kicks, and then you'll get into like a grapple with people, and then you'll have to like button mash on that grapple to wear down their PP bar. And once you wear down their PP bar, it'll like flash up different names of moves. You switch through them by pressing the B button, and then you hit the A button to select which move you want to do.
Okay.
It's real quick though, so like you'll go transition from doing the B button mash, and you'll probably like skip your first 3 ones because you're still hitting B, responding to the thing. And then swimming is, you have like 2 or so minutes. Whoever has the most HP left at the end of that minutes, or you can win by just like completely downing everybody's HP there. You can like trap people underwater somehow, or you could go down there and punch them while they're underwater. But it's just a swimming death match is what it is. And then hammer throw is, it's like hammer throw mixed with golf. So, and there's a lot of button mashing, and then A to release to like button mashing to build up power, A to release before you like lose control. Like you could, if you just keep button mashing, eventually you'll just like go flying with the ball itself, and you won't make much distance.
Okay.
But otherwise, it's just like golf with a hammer throw. So. Crash are the only good guys. I always play as Washington because blue's my favorite color. Power, speed, and defense. Okay. So I'd say Skip might be the best fighter. I mean, I think technically Artie is, but I think Skip's got slightly better moves. Because they all have different moves, like special moves they can choose from.
I might go with Monty.
Okay. Okay, so this is, before you get to go, you can go shopping with your girlfriend. Everyone starts with 5 gold. You can buy like rules, hints, or some other stuff. Not that important. Health food store, get HP up. Like if you have like...
What is the one that is just a bunch of blabble?
No idea. I never buy anything from the shops. Except for in hammer throw, because I'm terrible at butt mashing. This is the scorecard. See everybody's place. You get certain coins for getting first and second and third. You also, there's like bonus events too. Like in Rooftop Jumping, I know there's a bonus event for like whoever got the highest distance on your, because you're pole vaulting over roofs is what you're doing. And whoever gets the highest distance gets like the special award where they'll give you 5 gold even though you didn't get first or whatever. But I'm terrible at hammer throw. So this is the shop that changes for every event. And there's just a thing that basically you don't have to button mash to build up the power. So it's the only thing I spend money on. But you also, your money is also determine what place you're in too. So you don't want to spend too much money because you're gonna go down in the rankings there.
Okay.
So oh, you just go to the exit, yeah. Okay, so I'll give you a little bit of room to figure this out. So you got to use like the arrow keys. If you double click, you'll like run as opposed to walk. There's also like gold coins in the corners here. That's the pause.
That's the... Oh, X?
X is basically the start button on this emulator thing. So those 2 coins I just picked up, those go to the score that I have at the end of the game.
Okay.
Punch, kick. The punch is when we get in a grapple. That's the B. You can also like run and kick.
And I assume Y does nothing?
Yeah, Y does nothing as far as I know. So let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
So we're in a... Oh, you hit X.
Did I hit X?
Yep.
No, you hit X.
So you gotta hit B.
Oh, it's B?
Yeah. So B is punch and when we're in a grapple.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I also just stole a coin from you there, too. Also, I'm pretty good at fight scene. And that move I just used is the most powerful move in the game, because it actually hits you twice. Oop.
I don't mean to do that.
Yeah. You can see your PP bar gets knocked down the more you get hit before you get in the grapple too. So that's my main strategy. Is I like try to jump kick people if you can time it right. So I'm also really good at consistently hitting that lower the boom punch. So
Fair enough.
again, I played this game a lot as a kid. This was our family's game.
Okay.
Okay, so now you get to go against Cheese here. There you go. Okay, now get him in a grapple while his PP is low. Oh, yours is low too.
I don't know how to grapple.
You just gotta both basically like punch them at the same time. You'll get into a grapple like very quickly. If you're punching consistently, you're probably gonna get into a grapple. Like I said, this game's kind of hard if you don't know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Baldy. Ah. Back away. Give me my coin back. Also, if you're running and you hit the wall, you will take damage.
I noticed that earlier.
Get back! Get back here! There we go. Boom. Look how much damage that does.
Was this one you had to buy on the eShop?
Yeah. I didn't know if that one was mine or him. Now for the final match. The final match is always against the super team, which you can't play as. Come on, foil. There we go. Stay on the offensive. Give me that coin. I want it. Oh, he's got me this time. Oof. That was a close one.
That was a very close one.
You'll notice that the lower the boom punch doesn't do as much damage against him as it did against Baldy. Probably because Baldy's got worse defense stat.
Okay.
Oh. Jonny. Let me get you. There we go. Come on. I think this should be it. Whew. It's hard winning those fights, so. You can see I got 15 gold. And whatever movers and shakers is, I don't actually know what all of them do. Maybe the one who runs the most? I don't know. But, so like you can get gold even without getting first, so.
Okay.
Okay. Now with the AIs and swimming, it's going to be really good to. It's really easy to trap them underwater. There's ways of like dragging people under too, but there's basically 2 lanes. So and you can jump between the 2 lanes. So long as you're like quick enough and they don't trick you, you can jump like just as they're surfacing and you'll like land on top of them.
Okay.
You know, if they try to pull you under. There's a way of like swimming faster underwater, and I just kind of do it off of instinct. I don't remember what the button is.
Okay.
But you have an oxygen meter underwater, which makes it, if you run out of oxygen, you start losing health.
Okay.
So it's my advice on swimming is don't fight them under the water. Just go down, just get above them and let them drown it out. So like I don't want to play Todd, even though, hey, I won. He's at 103 health, so I'd have to like pay to rejuvenate him.
I like Dove. Dove's eyes are hilarious.
I normally play Spoon here just because HP is a big factor on PvP. Because it's... I said you can jump between the lanes. Well, if somebody jumps over to your lane, you can just jump straight up, and then they'll land, and you'll land on top of them. So, like, when I play my sister in this game, she's always the green team, and they've got the guy with the most health in the game. So it's like, one of us has to make a move first, and it's going to be me because she can just sit there and let the clock run out, and she'll have more HP at the end of it. So I typically play Spoon for that HP, though I think I am going to go with... I think I'm going to go with Nate, because he's only got 10 less, but his speed is higher. So, like, all his stats are slightly better.
Speed works good here.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, to try to get to the surface before they can jump over to the side, or try to escape them when they drag you under. So... Nope. So A is jump. And then A in an arrow direction lets you jump in that direction. So, yeah, you can go down quickly too, so...
Okay, I see what you were saying.
Yeah. I'll let you get back up.
No, I think I'm dead. Okay.
So what the NPCs will do all the time is they will like go to the middle as if they're going to go over to the other side, but then they'll quickly backtrack after you jump over and get up before you can recover.
No, I'm not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was just I never grew up on this. I'm not a big fan of this game.
No, I told you, this game is... It's not easy. Swimming's probably the easiest event, just wait for them to jump over to you and jump on top of them.
Okay.
Or wait for them to go underwater, and then just do that underwater advantage thing. Okay, well, they dragged you under at that point, so... Yeah, so you can also fight them underwater like that, which is...
Did you just lose? Oh,
You
that
lost.
was me?
That was you, bud.
Oh, I didn't know I was playing. I thought I was eliminated.
Nope.
That's where I was confused.
So they'll, like, drag you under, but you just gotta, like, go back up quickly. There we go. Ah! I just scratched my nose. Crap. Yeah, I think if you, like... button match A when you're underwater, you'll swim faster.
I noticed that.
Yeah, start losing health, crash. You can see the Statue of Liberty's in the background there. It's all about timing those jumps, too. Like, time it in such a way that they can't respond quick enough to jump on top of you.
Fair.
When they go for that drag, if you can time it, that they'll come up instead of being able to drag you, and you can get some of that. They get a quick burst of oxygen, but it quickly diminishes when you're swimming on top of them. Get away! But my sister was always an expert at beating me in this race because I just could not get ahead. Like, I couldn't get back up ever. I think I probably could now, just because I've learned the AI's technique of going to the middle first to, like, bait them to switch over. Then they can't respond quick enough to get back over to the other side.
Okay.
Let me up! It's a close one now. I have no idea who's got more HP.
You do, I think. No, if you lose any, or they don't lose any, then that's a different story.
It's like there's 16 seconds left. I'd really appreciate it if he would drown a little bit more. Is this game and the NES ice hockey that were big in our family? Whew, that was a close one. How dare you get that coin? Crap. Stop for it. Didn't fall for it that time, Crush. To jump up, not over. I like almost never win the underwater punching matches, so I never even try. I've got this technique from when I was a kid that's good enough for me. tried to fake me out there, but didn't commit to actually getting up, which is a mistake that they make. At this point, I'm letting him pull me down because he's so low in oxygen that it's not worth it for me to
Let him
jump
get
on
up.
top of him. So it's just like, if you're pulling me down when you're this low, then I'm fine with that because that means I don't have like you're gonna run out before I do, sort of thing. So I can reliably get away as long as I'm tapping A. Now the last event that we're doing is you're not like competing against anybody. Everybody goes once separately. So
Okay.
So like Thornley got Water Warriors probably because they, I don't know, spent the most time underwater or something. I don't know.
Probably.
And I don't need HP for this. You can get hurt, but only if you are, like, not paying attention and because your bar will eventually start to like flicker. Your power bar will.
Yeah.
So if you don't let go while it's flickering,
You'll go fly.
yeah, you'll go flying and like you can get hurt. So I do want to shop because I'm bad at button mashing. So I'm gonna waste 10 of my gold to get Sonic Spin. The rest of them aren't really worth it. But, rocket. Will turn your hammer into a rocket for like the first 4 times. So it'll go a little bit longer. Spiked shoes, you get better traction, so you won't go flying as easily.
Okay.
And then the roller is it'll roll a little bit extra when it lands. So there are water hazards that you could hit. You can land in the sand, which doesn't like give you a penalty to points, but it's harder to build up your power in the sand
Yeah.
and the rough and all that.
So you throw 4 times?
No, you throw it however many times it takes to get to the
end?
to the hole. So
Okay.
and you don't have to worry about like hitting the hole. Like once you get far enough, it'll automatically go into the hole.
Okay.
So it's just who can build up enough power and get it there in the fewest throws.
Okay.
So who can get it, 1,000 meters or whatever in the least amount of throws. 820 yards. So if you're in dark blue, that means you've got a really good. So that's the rough, but so I might not get as much power, or it took a little bit longer to get up there. So, but as you can see, my Sonic Spin, I'm getting there with no problem. So, if you're real good at button mashing, you can get that without wasting 10 gold. But there's a water hazard. If you land in water, you're gonna get what are you gonna call it? You're gonna get like 2 strokes added.
Okay.
So really all you need to worry about here is power. Nothing else really comes into play. So don't use wheels or Monty. Because I don't think you're going to have enough gold to get what I got. So.
It's B to mash?
B mashes, A releases.
Okay.
There you go, there you go. Okay, so now.
Oh, okay.
You
I
can see
what you're
it was flashing there. So. Oh, you hit A too
yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Alright, let go.
I pressed A way too soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you were in the rough for that one, so it wasn't getting as high because. There you go, let go. He just missed those coins, dude. So that was a good shot. Let go. At least you're picking up some coins. Okay, missed the sand. That's good. Oof.
Oh, I thought I was letting go. That was way too soon.
Let go. You're gonna get it. You're so
Yeah.
close to the hole. Like it just picks it up automatically at a certain point and pulls it in. So anyway, we're gonna see one CPU go, and then it'll tell us that the other CPU won.
Yeah.
And actually probably tell me that I won since I got it in 5. But they don't waste 10 gold either. So. Sometimes you'll just like, every time that you like failed, you just kind of like fell over. If you're like in the blue spot, you'll go like flying with it, and then you'll like stand up and it'll still be in the air and it'll like fall on top of your head, which is fun. Sometimes we get to see that CPU do that. Sometimes we don't. Come on. So hammer jammers again. I don't know, but it gave it to me that time. So
Okay.
and now since we were just doing short, here's like some extra challenges. Again, no idea what some of these do. I think that might have been because I had him compete in 2 events.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got tourney MVP.
Probably because you won the most.
Rocky didn't even compete, but he got minus 15. Crash got 5. And Tank always gets true sport. It's that true sportsman is almost always somebody on that super team. So that game never came to America. It's coming soon, though. But yeah, that's Crash and the Boys. This is my child.
That's
This
fair.
and like Super Mario 3.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
Ice hockey. show you
Wow.
rooftop jumping because I need to practice it. So I normally go dove. Just get the speed. You have to like tap forward to move in this. Oop. You get 3 bounces, and then
Do you have to pick that up?
nope. Case in point. So like that time, I did too good of a clear because I wasn't able to pick up the unicycle for the easy part there.
Feels
also,
like Takashi's challenge.
Crap. A is jump off, but you can jump while still riding the unicycle as well. You can also sometimes grab the ledges. Yeah, so I'm not going to make that big one there, but that's rooftop jumping. So
Okay.
knowing the course is almost everything because you're like, wait, which one do I grab? Unicycle, this, how far do I throw myself?
Yeah.
And like as a kid, I could never do the pole vault because it's like B and then A to release at the right like angle.
Yeah.
I can normally after practice like consistently finish this, but like I always have to like practice and that little like juice I think is health. So what I should have done there is jump with the unicycle. I probably honestly could have made it. Ah! I did the wrong jump again. So you can jump with the unicycle quite a big distance too, but yeah, this is the last time I'll practice here. Then
No, you're fine. It's your stream, man.
Ah, I missed the ledge. Nope, couldn't get it there either. I realized too late that this was a big gap there. So I'm like, I'll stay on this for a little bit. Like, nah, should have gotten off so I could grab the pole.
Yeah.
And then hurdles, I always lose at hurdles. You get an alternate ending, like you get an actual ending with cutscenes if you win as Southside, the good guys. But you have to win every event in the order that they're listed there. So it starts with hurdles, and I had to save Scummit to win hurdles. But I wanted to see that ending, so. But you can like crash through the hurdles or jump over them. Some of them are tall enough that you can just run through them, or you can dive through them. If you have a broken hurdle piece, you can also like pick it up and like either do like a spin move with it to hit your person, or like throw it at them. You can do a jump kick.
God.
But like those moves, I don't know. I can't remember how to do most of them. The jump kick is like jump and then A when you're in your arc there. I better go as Nate because he's got good speed, but more HP than Dove and good power. So you also have to keep continuously tapping this to move forward too. So
Okay.
see, they're masters at it. You have to like hit A to crash through.
That's a HUD. That's like the spinning
It's like a
Street Fighter.
yeah. It's not the Hadouken or the Shoryuken.
It's it's gonna bug me now. It's not the Hadouken, is it?
No, the Hadouken's the fireball. Shoryuken is the uppercut. So I just lost based off of HP there. Tatsunoko, something like that. I mean, I can put in Smash Brothers and we can see what it's called.
Tatsumaki.
Tatsumaki. That was close.
Tatsumaki Senpukyaku.
Tatsumaki Simpoyaku. I knew that at one point.
I think people just refer to it as the Tatsumaki though.
See, he was behind and threw that at me. And I just get stuck in a jump kick loop a lot with them where they're like jumping like a little bit before me and they always get that jump kick off. And I'm like still recovering. So I shouldn't have jumped over that one because it was too big. Yeah, so I'm no good at hurdles. So I always just have to take the loss on hurdles. Okay. So that'll be Crash in the Boys Street Challenge. So again, I'm going to throw the image up as like a signal to me. Which actually, I'm stopping the recording and starting it back.